Thank you very much, guys. This is Yusun for the second POG interview of the day. We're here joined by the classic mid-jungle duo on the side of D plus Kia, Showmaker and Canyon. Congratulations, guys. Guys are kicking off the summer season with a 2-0 win up against Lip Sandbox. How do you feel? I thought Lip Sandbox is one of the strong teams, so I thought it was going to be a rough series today, but it went easier than I expected, so it feels nice. Same, I was a little bit nervous playing the first match of the summer season, but I'm happy with a clean 2-0 win. And Canyon, I think you were able to showcase a very sharp performance today. Do you think the hard work during the off-season paid off? We also kind of grouped up to prepare for the summer season pretty early, so I guess it kind of paid off, yeah.
긴 연습 과정이 있었고요. 역시 연습은 배신하지 않는구나라는 다시 한번
And that led to a perfect performance up against Lip Sandbox today. And Showmaker, let's go back to the first game. It was a very clean win up against Lip Sandbox, and it all started with an outplay from Annie around Harold. So let's take a look at this replay together. So you barely sidestepped the E from Syndra, and then you were able to find massive ult. It was a bit of a different angle because there were so many wards, and I actually was watching out for the E from Syndra, but I just believed in the speed boost coming from my E, so I was like, I don't know, I'll just go, and then I got lucky enough to dodge it, and I was able to find that ult. Showmaker, a lot of people are now highlighting on the reduced cost of the lost chapter, and I think this kind of brought the meta of AP champions up the mid lane, which you were looking for. What do you think about that? A very good patch indeed. I have been waiting for this moment forever. Thank you, Riot. However, Canyon, we are seeing a very similar champion pool, same as the spring season. How do you feel? Yeah, Maokai Vi forever. So we have a very narrow champion pool right now in the jungle. But still, if we remove Maokai and Vi, we will be able to see more of the jungle picks. There are some viable picks I'm thinking of. And then in game 2, Showmaker, we finally got to see the famous Showmaker Asol. It was a pick into Jace on the mid lane. Tell us about it. Well, I have been spamming Aurelion Soul starting from the spring season, but I've never gotten a chance to play it. So I was just looking for this moment, and finally, today we got the perfect comp for me to play Asol. And then we had the spinning dragon in the end as D plus Kia was marching towards the enemy nexus. So after the remake, if you like kind of spam W, you can do a different ceremony, and then they fixed it. So I was looking for a different ceremony to showcase how happy I am to annoy the opponents, and I found the perfect one, the spinning dragon. And then in the voice comm, you actually accidentally sold Rylai's, and you said it's like cost 800 gold or something. What was that? So if you take boots as your rune actually and then sell that, it's actually making a bad choice in terms of the gold. And then I was like selling my biscuits, and somehow I sold my Rylai's, so I had to pay extra 800 gold to repurchase it. So, but still, I was having a lot of gold in my pocket, so that's a relief. So I was pretending that I'm pretty cool and chill, but in my mind, I was pretty annoyed by my own mistake.
저희만 하는 줄 알았는데 쇼메이커 선수도 하신다고 하니까 뭔가 인간미까지 넘쳐 보이는 느낌인데요. 캐년 선수
And Canyon,
상대가
in game 2, Lip Sandbox was paying a lot of attention to the bottom lane. They were diving bottom lane so many times, but there was that one play where you were able to find a perfect angle to punish the opponents, where you flashed W into Teddy. So I was looking at the minimap, and then I could see some over-aggression coming from the opponents. So I was trying to just cover our bottom duo, and then they kind of overextended. And I saw Nautilus also just running away with his Q, so I was like, maybe I can just go in and get a follow-up from Asol, and he kind of worked really well.
실제로 캐년 선수가 지금 솔랭에서
Canyon.
니코 정글을 조금 연습하고 계신
Rumors
걸로 알고
say
있습니다.
you are spamming
혹시
Nico
제가 이렇게
jungle
한번
in Korean
여쭤볼게요.
solo
캐년 선수와
queue.
쇼메이커 선수 두 분 중에 니코에
So
대한
if you see a
신뢰도를
Nico
누가
locked
높다고
in from
생각하시는지
Diploskea,
두 분째
who do you think
무대
it's gonna play?
여쭤보겠습니다.
Because who has the higher proficiency on that pick?
제가 말씀드리자면
네.
Well, if I have to say something,
저는 좀 건부가 좀 더 저보다는 잘.
I think Canyon will be a better Nico player than me.
캐년 선수 인정하시나요?
Canyon, do you agree?
또 니코를 더 빨리 시작.
I started playing Nico faster than Showmaker, that's true. And then she has really good synergy with some of the jungle items. So I think Nico is a pretty good and fun champion to play in jungle.
저도 아니라고
Wait,
할 줄 알았는데.
Canyon, I thought you were gonna say no, and you're gonna say
그래서
I'm a better
확실히
Nico
더
player,
잘하시나
but it
봐요.
hurts to see you
그러면은
actually
앞으로
admitting it.
디플러스기아의 경기에서 정글
So are we
니코가
gonna
분리되지
see
않는다면
some
쓸
Nico
가능성도
jungle
저희가
from
좀
Diploskea in the
예상을
future?
일단 만약에 풀린다면
Well,
이제
yeah,
먹고 나서
maybe we will just
미드
take
정도
it
할지 좀
and
고민인
then
것
use it
같은데
as a flex pick for mid
그래서
and jungle.
좀 재밌을 것
It's gonna be a
같긴
lot
해서
fun if
한번
we get to
해보고
play
싶어요.
Nico
상황이
in the
된다면
LCK
써볼
for
수도
sure.
있겠다. 이런 또 기대되는 답변을 주셨습니다. 좋습니다. 이번 서머에 사전 예측에서요 정말 많은
A lot of
분들이 디플러스기아가
Pro
굉장히
teams
잘할
actually
것이다라는
predicted
예측을
Diploskea to
해주셨습니다.
also pop
많은
off
기대를
this
갖고
summer
있는
season.
만큼
You guys are
서머에
playing
대한
under a
각오가
lot
많으실
of
것 같은데요.
expectations.
쇼메이커 선수부터
What is your
한마디
mindset
들어보도록
heading
하겠습니다.
into this season?
항상 매 시즌마다
I
기대는
think
진짜 많이
we are
받았던 것
getting
같은데.
a very high hopes and expectation every season. So I hope this time around we can finally live up to those expectations and, you know, pull off the perfect
저도 뭐
outcome
비슷한
we can.
생각인데 그냥
similar, you know.
재밌게 해보겠습니다.
I hope we
이제
can have fun
기대-
this summer.
부담감 없이
I hope we can, you know,
재밌게 하고
not
싶어요.
feel too much pressure and
알겠습니다.
enjoy
기대해보도록
while we
하겠습니다.
perform throughout the
네,
summer
여러분 큰 박수
season.
부탁드립니다. 오늘 승리 다시 한번 축하드리고요.
And this will be the end of the interview from Canyon and Showmaker
감사합니다.
from Diploskea, and I'm gonna pass it back to the space. Thank you.